All right, let's hit the. What is up? What is up? Look at that timing.
The
That
pole
kind of
vault.
timing right there to jump right in. I forgot to change
Timing's
the.
everything, bro. What do you
I for,
know?
I
Ah,
forgot
Next
to
phase
change the
on.
title again, guys.
Oh, well.
man, it's
So
amateur hour in
I'm
here.
gonna have
What's
to
going
change it.
on?
Either way, either way. Um, Saturday night's around again. Once or as are we. Uh, tonight, tonight's special night because tomorrow is a special day. Tomorrow's Father's Day. Shout out to all the dads. And tonight we're going to talk about songs about fatherhood and all that. But first, time for some time in a bottle.
Sweet. I don't know this song. It's Japanese or Chinese. But for 1963, it's Sukiyaki, Sukiyiaki by Kiyu Sakamoto. For the year 1977, it's Dreams by Fleetwood
You
Mac.
fucking with me?
Yes!
And
Yes!
for 1979, it's Ring My Bell by Anita
You
Ward.
need a award?
And then for 86, it's On My Own by Patti LaBelle and Michael McDonald. And
Yes! Some yacht rock coming in.
Okay.
there's four other things I would like to mention. On
Mention them.
1969, on this day, David Bowie David Bowie recorded Space Oddity.
Ooh.
In
Shout out to
92,
Boy.
Mariah
That song
Carey
will come up
recorded
later.
what?
That song will come up later, Space Oddity.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
For 92, Mariah Carey scored her sixth number one single with I'll Be There, which was also number one for the Jackson 5 in 1970. The Ronettes in 2000 were awarded 2.6 million in back earnings from Phil Spector. He cheated them out of royalties. And in 2016, lawyers for Led Zeppelin asked a judge to throw out a case accusing the band of stealing the riff for a Stairway to Heaven from the 1968 Spirit song Tyrus.
Mm. Wow.
Busy week.
Interesting day in history.
And this was sponsored by
Uh,
Smirnoff Ice.
Shout out to Bonnie Tyler for waking up from her coma. She still has a long way to go.
Shout out.
The musicians sending her positivity and love. We support Bonnie Tyler. We're big fans here at the musicians. We wish you nothing but love, Bonnie. Get better, baby. Get better.
She's a
Love to
great
hear
Vocal
that
guitarist.
from the
voice.
heart.
Right on. Nice. Well done, Danny. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and start us off tonight. It's okay. So this song is "Simple Man" by Leonard Skinner, but it was it's all I've always had a connection to that song. I've always loved that song. I've always loved Leonard Skinner, but my mom, when I was getting married, gave me this cool poster thing, and if I thought about it, I would have got it and brought it. But it's a picture of a guitar, and it says "Simple Man." But the entire guitar, if you look closely, the shape of it is the lyrics of the song all written out. And when I got married, my wife was pregnant with my daughter, but we didn't know she was a girl at that time. My mom was like, you're getting married, you're going to have a kid. You know, I know that you love this song. It's a good connection. So, you know, just makes me, you know, being a father, being a good father, being, you know, simple, just be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, I don't know, it kind of resonated with me. It stuck with me, and it made me think about that kind of stuff. Like, because now I have a son too. My wife, we had a boy, so like, you know, I can pass that message along to him when he's older.
Great way of
So
communication that, you just all of a
it's a
sudden
song
go,
that can
holy
be
shit,
passed
yeah,
down from
yeah,
generation to generation just because of the message of it.
yeah.
It doesn't reference technology or anything like that. Like, you don't hear him talking about cell phones or even landlines or anything. It's a message
Because it's from the
about,
heart.
yeah, about how to be a good person and be a better person.
Self accountability for the win.
Totally.
So
Nice choice,
I
Maestro.
don't know. I love that song, and I mean, like I said, I've always had a connection to Skinner, but uh, that song in particular, yeah. And I think about it a lot, like the message I want to teach my kids, especially my son. You know, a simple
Pay
man.
it forward, man.
So
Nicely done.
next, who wants up next?
I guess I'll hit the lowest hanging fruit there because, like I said, I did no research this week, and I'm just gonna feel out how you guys are responding, and then I'll go, okay, I can just wing it from here. How we all relate and tell stories. But the lowest hanging fruit for dad songs has got to be "Cats in the Cradle," just simply because it's everybody at one point hears it and just sort of goes, "Oh,
Dang.
really?"
Dang.
Yeah. Just
Out
just
of the
get it out of
gate.
the way. It's too
Out of the
obvious,
gate.
and let's just get it out of the way.
Out of the gate.
And it's a great song that even though you don't like hearing it, it's like fuck because it always makes me
Oh,
think of my dad.
I don't like hearing it because it's sad as fuck.
Yeah.
It
Yes, I
makes
got it.
me like, oh, I don't want that to happen.
I
Yeah.
like the
So
Leonard Skinner or the
I'm gonna
Ugly
go play
Kid
with my
Joe
kids.
version.
Of Cats in the Cradle.
Yes.
Okay.
It's actually a pretty good rendition. And
All right, well,
if you actually listen to the song and you hear my boy grew up just like me, he can be proud of his boy for taking care of his family and being a responsible adult.
yeah. No, the song's not sad about the fact the whole song is him working to take care of his family.
Yeah.
It's the missed connection.
It's the sacrifices,
That's
and
what
I
makes
get where
me
you're
sad,
coming
isn't it?
from.
It's like
Yeah.
I do a lot of stuff. I don't want to sacrifice that time.
I get
Time
you
is
on
precious.
that portion. And as somebody who's never had kids, that's a perspective I personally wouldn't have thought of because I don't biologically have kids like you do.
Well, that's just it. I heard that song my whole life growing up, and I never even thought twice about it like that. But then after having kids and a son, especially, I hear that song and it's like, okay.
What you would do as a
Different
father
meaning.
to sacrifice
I'm like,
to make your son's
by the
life
end of it,
better, but sacrificing that whole time, you forgot the one fundamental thing your son needed the whole way through, which was you.
yep.
I get exactly
See,
what you're saying, Maestro. Thank you so much. I can see that perspective. Thank you.
Yeah. And anybody else who doesn't have a kid, just think about that next time you hear that song, because it puts a whole different spin on it. Like before I had a kid, especially a son, I was just like jamming to the song, "Cats in the Cradle," like I'm just like getting into it because I know it. Now it's like, fuck, man, that's damn okay. Take it away, Vault.
So I alluded to it. The first song I am going with is David Bowie's Space Odyssey. It is one of my dad's favorite songs of all time.
Oddity. Like that's odd.
Yeah.
Sounded like you said Odyssey. Sorry.
I'm elevated. And as you can see, I'm a little extra red. I've been out in the sun in Winona, Minnesota today, which I also do want to throw a shout out to Rachel and your friend from Katie's bar last night. If you're watching, thank you. You did that genuinely seem interested in our podcast, and hope you do become followers.
Yeah.
shout out to you. And when I come
What's
back
up,
in
ladies?
September for that special event that won't be announced on this show yet, hope to see you.
Not live. All right.
Shout out to
So
the
what
bar.
you're saying is, tell Major Tom hello. Basically, is what you're saying to us. Like we should tell you to tell Major Tom hello.
Hello and rest in peace, Pops.
No, because you said you're elevated. So I was making a joke.
Yeah.
Major Tom is up in space.
So I'm
Say
see
what's up to Major Tom for us. All right.
the vault's a little slow today.
Still trying to hack into the vault. Still trying to
Still
pick
off
the
the
Yeah.
lock.
mainframe.
We got to pick the lock tonight, gents. All right, Mr. Tanner, take it away.
So I'm gonna go sentimental. It's probably a low hanging fruit, but for some reason, every time I hear this song, I think of the bond I have with my son, and it's Just the Two of Us by Will Smith.
I love it.
Wait a minute.
Bill Withers.
Yeah, I was about to say you take that shit back right now, or I will boot you from this fucking call.
Just
This
the
show.
two of us.
I can kick you out. You
Hey,
give Will Smith shout out over Bill Weathers. Bye.
I'm elevated too.
bro.
I'm elevated
Bro.
in Mile High, so I'm double elevated.
You gotta be. You gotta
He
be.
joined the Mile High Club without ever leaving the ground.
That's like that'd be like me saying, "Oh man, that song Zombie by Bad Wolves." No, that's the Cranberry song.
See, if you said that to me, I would be liable to punch you in your face.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's why, like, Will Smith is no Bill Withers. He's the Fresh
No,
Prince.
he gets jiggy with it.
Exactly.
Yeah, you never hear Bill Withers singing Men in Black or getting jiggy with it or Wild Wild West or
Fresh Prince
Miami.
never touched us with a song.
Summer nights.
Summertime. That was actually
Oh, you caught it. Good catch. Good catch. I
Summer
wanted to see if you were
Nights
paying
is
attention.
yeah, that's it in Greece.
That's Grease.
All right.
John Travolta.
That was
That's
my
the way that
one
we're
Are You
feeling.
Paying Attention of the week, and Maestro caught it. Good job.
Oh, I'm paying attention.
How much did you pay?
Nothing. I'm going
That
to
shit ain't
go-
free, bro.
Let's see. I'm going to
Chug,
go
chug,
for my,
chug, chug.
I
for my
hears you, baby.
second selection. I'm actually going to dip into country music because I listened to George Strait a lot growing up, and there's a song called "The Best Day," and it's about a boy
Beautiful
singing
song.
to his dad and how he had the best day going fishing and whatever. And I fucking love that song, and hope one day, you know, my boy's singing a song like that about me. So that's
Beautiful.
my number 2.
We don't hit a lot of country selections on this show. We gotta
There
Yeah.
are a
Big
lot
country
of
special.
yeah. There's
A lot of
do a
country singers
special.
sing about their family.
There ain't a damn thing wrong with that.
Exactly. Who's up next? Moi?
Yeah, Pippi,
You are.
you're up.
The Canadian.
Well, when we went with Cats in the Cradle, it talked about missed times and, you miss eras of chances with your kid growing up. My father used to travel a lot too, and here's a picture of him. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Oh, nice.
Looks like me. And he would go away for like 2 or 3 years at a time with military assignments and then come back, and all of a sudden he sees me and I'm a little bit older, a little bit wiser, and he's like, "What the fuck's wrong with you, kid?" sort of thing.
A little bit
And,
fatter.
One time I was 14 and we were butting heads so harsh, and he just didn't know how to relate to me. And we were driving to my drum lessons, and the song "Old Man" by Neil Young comes on the radio.
Seriously. IT
And he just sort of got, you
set.
could see him getting kind of moody. It's like, "Oh man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you," kind of thing. And he felt like, he was getting old. He couldn't relate to his son. And then I sort of looked over and caught him sort of getting emotional. Oh, wow.
That was
I caught
supposed
him.
to be the vaults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pepe's taking them all tonight. Let's see if
Oh,
you
that
can
one
steal
just
Danny
reminds me of my
Tanner's.
dad.
Sorry, keep going.
Right after he sort of, I caught him, getting emotional, and he's all of a sudden trying to be cool and relate to me. And a block later, we get stopped at a red light. And this is no fucking lie. This is the kind of where I get that twisted sense of humor. This beautiful girl starts walking across the crosswalk in front of us, and my dad looks at me and goes, "If I hit her, will you get her while she's warm?"
And you were
And I was
how
like,
old?
"What?" I was 15, and it's like,
Oh,
"Holy
okay.
shit!" That changed quickly. Old man just got hip, and then we just started like it sort of made the ride after that a little funnier. I could loosen up a bit, and he kind of went, "Oh, this kid's got a sense of humor." But it was a
Ah.
brutal joke.
Oh
So yeah,
man,
Neil Young, old man.
that's where you get it from. All right, I understand.
Yeah.
Vault us another one.
Well, I actually do have this tattooed on my back. No lie. The song
Timestamp?
"Don't."
Do not enter.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. You said your back. I had to get tramp stamp.
That was
Go
a
ahead,
softball. That was a softball.
was.
If you didn't hit it out of the
I'll
park,
stop.
bitch.
I'll stop.
No, don't ever stop. If you stop, I am going to come smack your ass and make it feel good, like the YMCA, bro.
Took that. I'm gonna go
No
yard every
backdoor,
time on one
no
like that.
backdoor entries. All right.
It's only
Hit
gay
us.
if you make eye contact. But I actually have this tattooed on my back.
That
The
It's
song,
only gay if you make eye contact. You have that tattooed on your back.
Woof. Boy, you're serving up batting practice.
Like
yeah,
I'm
I'm
saying,
definitely
Ray,
service
fuck
up. So the song is "Don't Worry, Be Happy." See,
Nice.
my dad knew how much I disliked that song back in the day. And we would be in the middle of a conversation towards the end of his life. And he'd go, "Now, Jay, don't worry, be happy." And I'd be ranting and raving about something, just angrier than a bull in heat. And he would just do that. And I just go, "Don't, you got me again." And after he passed away, the tribute piece I put on my back was a set of headphones with a heart that faded out and with the words that says, "Don't worry, be happy." So tribute to Richard Charles Cleats. He passed away in 2018, end stage liver failure. But that's just how we roll.
How old is
He was 63. He was rode hard and put away wet. So
Shout out to
R.I.P.
the man
Yeah.
who created you.
Shout out. Follow that up, Danny Tanner.
I can try, but I doubt it. I was gonna go the country route, but I'll do that later, maybe.
Oh, I was gonna stay that around. Hey, go ahead, because my next one's in the same lane. So go ahead.
my next one is
So this is a shout out to my daughters, "My Girl" by the Temptations.
Well, that's not country.
Well, I said I
No,
was
he's
thinking
gonna
about
go
going
later.
staying country.
yeah, but he
Right.
flipped the
I'm-
script, bro.
I'll
Yeah.
come
Get with the
back,
times.
but I'm going with meaning first.
Okay.
Again, see what's crazy is my dad's not a country fan. That's why I'm going to come back to the rock. I'm talking about me as a father first. And another song that connects to me entirely different being a father now is the George Strait song, "Love Without End, Amen."
Yeah.
And it's talking about a father's love. It's a love without end. Amen. And it's a
It's a good
beautiful
song.
song. I listened to it all my life growing up and thought about it like, yeah, I wonder if that's how my dad really feels, because you don't know how you feel about your kids until you have kids, and then it's like, nah, I get it now. It definitely is.
Yeah.
So many of these songs hit different, and like they really connect like they didn't before. So,
Nice.
all right, Pippi.
Nice memory. Well, fuck. Okay, no research again. I don't have kids. Sue and I never got around to it. We like being able to do whatever we want, and that was the decision we made.
That's why he wants a
Not a damn
Bluetooth
thing wrong with it.
sponsorship.
Yeah,
Listen,
it was just
that was
the good thing.
that was my plan
Yeah.
until my wife was like, "You should buy a pregnancy test on your way home
Yeah.
from work."
Yeah, we were getting ready to, and then we just decided no, we can't. It's not smart. And, so, anyways, our kids have always been our pets, and all my boxers. I've started with Otis, and it's just a habit I do with all of them. I
What
sing
about
the
your
song.
briefs?
Those are my headphones. Um, when I
He
lay
loves
it down and
dolls.
cuddle with them in bed, I always like when they want to have that little, cuddle moment. I sing the song "You're My Best Friend" by Queen. Ooh, you make me live. And as soon as I start singing that song, by the time they're 6 years old, they just come over and their tails start wagging, and they know it's going to be cuddle time.
That's my song to Louie.
Not all
Yeah.
of them though, because a lot of boxers don't have the tails.
That's true. You know when they're moving though, those little
They're
fuckers.
wagging their stub.
That little
Best
stub,
Friend by
their butt's just
Candlebox is
going.
my song to
Yeah.
Biscuit and Zoe.
Yeah. So yeah, my furry babies. Take it away, Vault.
I'm going to be going with the song Every Other Weekend by Kenny Chesney and Reba McEntire. There's so many split families in this country, whether by design or whether people made decisions way too young, whatever the situations may be. And obviously, that song really speaks volumes about how to make arrangements when you're no longer a couple and you still have to raise kids. And as somebody who was a dad by proxy, I raised my niece and nephew. Like, I got to watch Michaela graduate earlier a couple of weeks ago, and proudest moment to watch my youngest, in a sense, graduate. But the story of Every Other Weekend resonated because when I left in 2017, my relationship was cut off with both of them for a number of years, and I missed some important time in both of their lives. And at certain points, some information wasn't relayed correctly from me to my nephew, and he held it against me, which is totally fair on his part. So, accountability being what it is, I've made amends with my nephew Corbin, and watching my niece Michaela graduate with honors was a huge victory for me, especially because I had to leave at probably one of the most impressionable points in both of their lives. So that song Every Other Weekend reminds me of having to be that guy, even though I'm not really the parent.
I divide up every other weekend.
Yeah.
So is the red Kenny Chesney and the pink Reba McEntire, or is the pink Reba McEntire and the red Kenny Chesney?
No, Reba's got to be red.
Dealer's choice. Yeah.
Yeah, Reba's got to be red. Because Kenny, I'm sure, eats a lot of pink taco.
And how amazing is Reba McEntire, eh? Like,
phenomenal. Phenomenal. One of the best voices of our generation, like Peppy, you and I's generation. And she stands the test of time. I mean,
and Tremors,
when you think
she was awesome in the movie Tremors.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
the pistol packing kick-ass mama.
Like,
I love that.
If
movie.
there was a Mount Rushmore of female artists, you would have Dolly and Reba as like the George Washington and like number 1 and 2, basically. Like
Maybe
Dolly and Reba.
Yeah, it's fair. Country, definitely. Yeah.
For country, yeah, but
And Faith Hill would be number 3 in my opinion, and Shania Twain would be number 4. Those are
I'm gonna disagree on those.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
I mean, in commercially, era,
Yeah,
music changing. Like these are some of the biggest names, and each one of their careers has done something different for women and the music
they're all
industry in general.
they're all in the discussion. It's going to be different from everybody. It's like
Yeah,
one
I
and two.
have.
Yeah,
Speaking
don't use
Yeah,
of
them for one.
speaking
Yeah,
of different in
sorry.
discussion, these ladies are a different discussion for a different episode.
That's
Tonight's
true.
about the dads.
That's right.
So,
Well, they kick most dads'
Danny,
asses.
Danny, here's your one chance. Hit us with a song.
I'm gonna keep it
Hit it.
country. Grandpa, the judge. Grandpa, tell me about the good old days.
Okay.
I love the song. Hated hearing it at the karaoke bar like every week.
Well,
I went to the karaoke bar way too much. Just saying.
I am gonna go with yet another country song. Again, first child being a daughter. This song hit me before I even had a kid because it's that like gut wrenching. And continuing on with Mr. Kenny Chesney, and it's There Goes My Life. Holy fucking shit. That song will tear you up in an instant. Singing about his daughter growing up, and then the last verse when she goes off to college and all that.
Get ready. No matter what, you're never gonna be prepared for
Goodbye, Pippi.
it.
You're up.
I will go with it's a different approach on a song about parenting. It's being sung to a parent, and it was pretty controversial talk when it came out. Madonna, "Papa Don't Preach,"
What a
wanting to
needle
keep her
move!
baby, and
What a needle
wanting to keep her
mover!
baby, not not give it up and family pride. She's like, no, I'm going to be pregnant, and
Madonna will always be a needle mover. Genius songwriter, envelope pusher. Much respect for her as an artist.
yeah,
For me, the song I'm going with next is "When Daddy Let Me Drive" by Alan Jackson. As I ranted about last week, there's a number of people that could really use a refresher and hear that song and remember the time that somebody taught them how to drive and maybe revert back to those times and be like, yeah, maybe I could put my fucking phone down for maybe 30 seconds and look at the road, or maybe for a drive and look at the road instead of my phone. But there's a lot of character building in the song Drive, and the memories built in with it, and the family and the core values and the accountability. It's a beautiful song. It's a memory passing on that time from when your daddy taught you how to drive a vehicle. Like he talks about his daughters and when his dad taught him how to drive, and when his dad was taught how to drive by his grandpa. Like just the progression and the family history. So I think honestly for dads, that's probably one of those moments, and it's one of the proudest moments is when even for any parent, teaching your child how to drive and do it safely, and then they go be assholes afterwards. But to teach them safely how to drive, and
Donnie's a good
knowing
driver.
I'm a good driver.
Donnie's
I'm
a
an
good
excellent driver. Tell him, Ray, Kmart sucks.
Danny, let's go. You're up.
I go with Stevie Wonder. Isn't she lovely?
There you go.
I'll take it.
All right. Staying in the country lane, and it's the last one I'm going to do. It's Brad Paisley's "Anything Like Me," where he's singing. He's like looking at his kid, and he's like, basically like, God help the world if he's anything like me.
That's
And I'm done with country now.
yeah. Is it a tongue-in-cheek song, or is he like just such an asshole? He says
No,
that's
it's a
his
sweet
final.
song, but it's
Yeah,
just kind of it's like rom com. Like there's
yeah,
it's a sweet tale, but it's got some comedy mixed in. It's got a couple
yeah.
laughs in there.
So it's not like he's on death row and just going, "Fuck, I hope
Mm-mm.
my kid's nothing like." Okay, it's one that could work on a lot of different levels. Pretty cool. Um, well, okay. Instead of making a selection here, I'm going to play a little "Who Am I," and I've done no
Ooh,
research, so I'm not going to know ages and stuff. But in the spirit of fathers, this person was a founder and singer in a four-piece uh, folk band, pop band in the early 70s, late 60s. They had songs like one of their songs is about getting down on their knees and praying in a church in England while they were on acid.
mamas and papas.
Okay, now who am I though? I am
Mm,
one of them.
Mama
Mama
Cass.
Cass.
Really?
Papa.
Papa John! Papa John!
John.
Jesus Christ! Not the guy that said the N
No,
word and makes pizza.
Smokey.
Papa John. Papa John Creech. He always wore the fur hat.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I like
I
that new
got you.
Papa John.
Well, since you just did Who Am I, I'm going to hit you with the Vault Trivia of the Week.
All
So,
right.
back in 1969, the original Woodstock, there was one artist who played twice in the festival, once with his band and once solo. Do you know who the artist is? That's also for the audience. Feel free to take a guess. Throw
Everybody jump
some,
in, yeah.
and yeah, feel free to chime in.
Was it
Trying to
Neil
think of
Young?
who.
No, it was not Neil Young.
Joe Cocker.
My
No,
only
it
other
was not.
guess would be Clapton.
No, it wasn't a
Jimi
big
Hendrix.
name.
Richie
Uh,
Haven.
I I will give you this clue. It's not a big name.
I don't know.
So it was Country Joe.
Oh, wow. Who
Yeah.
else did he appear with?
So what happened was during a rain delay, he played an acoustic um, set all by himself on Saturday, and then he came back Sunday and played his set with his band
Yeah.
because basically they wanted to fill the gap while they were having some technical issues in the rain, and he was the one to step up and do it. So there's
The
your
show must
vault
go on.
That's
trivia,
right.
and this just speaks volumes to artists and how they can adapt on stage. I've seen it time and time again, where polished bands figure out how to get through it and the crowd will never know it. Unpolished bands crumble on stage, and
And
I've seen
fight.
it happen, and it's a train wreck. So
Yeah.
shout out to Country Joe for that piece of history.
That's a
And
cool one, brother.
Hmm.
yeah, so back into the music.
That was
I'm going to
music.
go with Strange Days, Isabella's song, Welcome. So the song is about Isabella's birth, who is one of Mojo's daughters, Eric Modry, the lead guitarist, founder of the band. Um, it's on the original Shine Through disc. I'm sure that's a Vegas odds. But the song is literally about the birth of his daughter. So
Pepe already nailed
when
both of yours and his.
it's an incredible song, shout out to Eric Modry and the boys. Looking forward to be back on the road here, probably September, October. So look for some Musician shows where the vault is running around doing things, and you're just watching a muted version of a concert. So we're gonna bring that back, like
You can be like the
sexy.
guy in the tornado, the guy outside in the tornado, have all this shit going on behind you, and it's like, whoa, out here, it's really crazy. If you look around, there's music being played.
Well, of course, I bring the party. It's just what I do.
Put on a
Said the
raincoat and
Woolly-Gnu
a
at the
leaf
meeting place
blower.
down by the creek.
Mr. Tanner?
I'm gonna keep
Danny,
it
I guess you're up.
country with Country Hootie. It won't be like this for long.
Okay.
Country Hootie. I'm
Country Hootie, aka Darius Rucker.
yeah.
I'm not Hootie.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go
If you
with,
know, you know.
I'm breaking out of the country
Yeah.
genre, and I'm gonna stay with another newer than our normal. John Mayer put out a song called Daughters, and it is very good message about how fathers should treat their daughters right because they grow up to be mothers, and they will be
Yes.
the mothers of your grandchildren, and you know, treating your daughters wrong,
Everybody
and
is somebody's
them
kid,
having
man.
daddy issues could lead to your grandkids having a rough childhood.
Yeah.
Great
And
choice.
Yeah.
speaks a good
Yeah.
message to me as a father of a daughter.
Very nice.
On to you, Pepe.
On to me.
That was
well,
my last dad song. From then on, I'm going to have some dad stories. So, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just going with songs that make me think about my dad or his dad and stuff. My mom's dad in Nova Scotia used to take me. We'd go every 4 years to visit them, and he'd take me out in his truck, and he just let me do whatever. You know, 'cause when you're on a working farm, you're supposed to be working at age 8. So I'm like 13. He expects me to know some things, and he just treated me like I was one of the employees. And we'd drive around. He'd talk to me and didn't dumb it down. Said, "Go shovel this. Go don't put some stuff in there." And he always played Charlie Pride on his 8-track player in his truck. It was his favorite.
Solid.
His favorite song was the year Clayton Delaney died. And now every time I hear it, it's like, oh, I just go back to Grandpa's truck, hanging out with him.
Good old Charlie Pride.
Yeah.
Solid mention. There you go.
Yeah.
Valtus.
The song's called Other Side by David Gray. It's a tribute song to his father who passed away. To be honest with you, I saw David Gray live shortly after his dad passed away, and I heard the song live, and it still gives me goosebumps to talk about it because my dad hadn't passed yet at that point, but I could feel his pain, and he put all his pain into that song, and it was an incredible moment in time to hear him sing it live shortly after his dad passed. And it makes me think of my dad because, with my dad being who he was, and my dad completely changing his life towards the end of his life, atoning for bad behavior, like that's a role model in of itself. And, someday I'll see him on the other side.
Absolutely.
Excuse me.
All right. Hit us with another one from the Tanner house.
Dan Tanner.
I'm trying to think. Give me a minute. My Little
Thank you,
Girl
Mr.
by
Dick.
Tim McGraw.
Beautiful.
Solid. Another good country song. Very good.
Good
Well, like I
call,
said,
man.
I'm going to move on to some songs about my dad. One song, well, there were 3 bands that, well, shit, no, I can't even say that. There were a lot of bands. Early memories. One of the first being Grand Funk Railroad. Some Kind of Wonderful and Locomotion specifically. I just really got into those two songs. Absolutely loved them and got very much into Grand Funk Railroad as a result. And that was one of 3 CDs that I used to always steal from his collection and jam out to. Next, we'll jump into the other two.
Your dad,
Maybe.
by my guessing, was really into Grand Folk around 73 or 74 because he's probably close to my age, and they were just everywhere. It's like,
My dad
yeah,
just turned 65.
Yeah, I'm 63, so yeah. We were doing the same playlist probably.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I have a
okay,
feeling a lot of these songs are going to line up with yours. Because he
the
used to
kids
go
I
to
never
all the
had.
concerts. I remember I wore that Zeppelin concert
Yeah.
tee from Tampa, and I was like, hey, what do you think? My dad's like, I went to that concert.
That's odd. That's the best answer ever. Like, you just go, damn.
I was like, you
Respect.
like
You
my
just
shirt?
got
And he's like,
owned.
yeah, I went to that concert.
Yeah, you just bow and say, yeah, you're still on
To
track.
be fair, I wasn't born yet, but yeah.
Yeah. I think that was the Song Remains the Same tour. Oh, shit, what's going on?
Pippi G
Looks like
Hop's
you might have to-
recording has stopped.
Yeah, okay. Does that matter?
Says, ask Pippi to refresh and rejoin.
Okay, I'm hitting refresh.
Well, while you refresh, I'll hit you all with a song. And I am going to go with Miss You by Candlebox, another tearjerker, Kevin Martin losing his dad, and another song that I can relate to. Just simply being that I'm losing a parent or a grandparent is incredibly difficult. Like being down to one parent now and a couple of aunts and uncles that are left, being older, and understanding that mortality is real. Uh, you start to really look at what matters in life, and hanging out with your buddies on Saturday night matters in life, at least to me. And talking to whoever wants to listen to our show, shout out Dog Pound, what matters to me. So I just want to thank everybody that does listen to our show, whether they catch us live or they catch us on a watch later on. I really do appreciate you checking us out, listening to us, hanging out with us. We just do this for fun. That's
Hit the
our
like and
sole
subscribe.
goal is, hit the like and subscribe if you think we're funny, silly, whatever
Sexy.
adjective you'd like you to use. Well, you're the star of the show, Dimples, so
Yeah.
they can think you're sexy. That's what I'm talking about, Willis. So
I bet he didn't get a fan picture like I got.
I don't need any dick pics.
Yeah, this.
Lola.
Someone sent me a fan pic.
Oh my
And it
God!
was,
Here's a funny story for you.
She was quite
When
pretty,
I-
but she kind of had a cock.
When I went viral on
Did she walk
Twitter,
up to you and ask you to dance?
But those one
When
hit
I went-
wonders, the Kinks.
when I went viral on Twitter, somebody asked me if I could post more belly button pictures. I literally saved the screenshot of it. No lie. Somebody asked me if I could post more belly button pictures.
You okay, Maestro?
Yeah. Almost choked
I
on
mean-
a gummy peach.
I'm not here to yuck anyone's yum. That's just not my thing, yo.
That's
What?
a lot of whys.
Belly button pictures, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's okay.
No. No thanks. That's just a weird fetish. I don't
It
listen.
was
Of
odd that
course.
someone sent me a picture of their cock.
A doodle do?
Especially when they're trying to be a woman up above. It's like, well, okay, I guess.
Oh, you got hit on by a tranny.
Well, it was a woman, but it had a cock.
Well, you could show Sue that you got competition.
Oh, Sue saw it. She said,
Did
Like,
Sue
that's
judge
nice
it for you?
souvenirs.
I said, that's not kind of a cock. That's a big fucking cock.
Sue goes, that's
She's
bigger
like-
than yours.
She's like, "Can I borrow that one for a night? The Blue Chew ain't
No,
working."
not it. Not
I
it.
guess this is 18 plus this episode. Sorry, YouTube.
Oh yeah,
I actually got a fan letter. I thought it was funny. But the person
Sorry,
in the fan
kids.
letter,
We should
I
probably
dig
stop
it.
watching now.
the person in the fan letter first said they liked the 988 message at the end.
Mhm.
I think so, and
And then
I
they just
respect
sent
that.
another message, and all of a sudden,
Hell yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna go for it, go for it, all in.
Yeah.
yeah.
If you want to show your boobs and your balls, why not?
So none
Did
of
you get
guys
the
got a
balloon
fan letter?
knot too?
None of you
They
guys
both
got a
have
Did you
fan
get the
letter?
trifecta, the boobs, balls, and balloon knot?
I no, I didn't.
Oh, you got robbed.
Well,
You must not have told her about the ice
Maybe
button
she's playing
challenge.
coy.
Well,
Oh yeah. Seems very bashful.
Saving something for
Like-
the second date.
come on. If you're listening, like it's all good. I'm not
Come on, she's a
for
lady.
real. Like
No.
I think it's awesome.
No,
You
no.
do you, and I want everybody to be their best self, because when you're your best self, you're happy. When people are happy, they're more positive and they think in a
Mhm.
positive tone. So I'm absolutely ecstatic that somebody is just their best self. And seriously, hit them with the trifecta. Send that balloon knot picture.
Well, I'll give him your number.
I'm
I
busy.
just I was honestly impressed that they do the 988 thing. That was like, holy shit! Like, you're not just
Well,
I
that
don't know.
matters, Pippi. Come on.
Listen.
Let's be
Did
real.
one of you guys Did one of you guys put a clip up and say that
Listen.
the mental health thing?
Dude, I'm still moving. I need
No,
another month
Pippi,
before I can start working on that.
I sent you that clip, by the way. I'll have to resend
I-
it to you. I did do that the other
Hey.
day and sent it to you the
Oh.
day your phone busted.
We're way off
Um,
tangent, guys. We should
Yeah.
probably throw out some honorable mentions here shortly.
Soon.
Oh, yeah.
Soon.
Sorry, my fan mail.
Hi, Sue.
Story derailed everything.
It's no big deal if we go a little over.
Hey, we got
Yeah,
fun.
that's
But-
true. Fair. We need to do this a little more. We need to get off topic
Damn.
a little more.
I
Yeah.
forgot what I was gonna say. It was a joke.
Amateur.
And I don't. It was
about being
well,
sent a cockpick.
what?
About
Should we
having a
start
cock
calling you
show up on your
PPG
screen all of a
hot?
sudden one day.
PPG hot instead.
PPG hot.
So like
popping out.
Yeah, PPG hot loves his dick pics, so send
Oh,
them
I
all
remember what
over.
it was.
Yeah.
All right. Last thing about it. All right. Did the picture have the caption that said, "Hey Pippi, take a walk on the wild side"?
Oh my god. So I've never told this story, but
Daylight,
when
$1
I
short.
Then don't now. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
no, this is funny actually, and it falls in the same vein. So when I first met Lydia Can't Breathe, it was the drummer's birthday. Shout out Lydia Can't Breathe. And Kyle walked up to me, the lead singer, and he's like, "Hey, it's the drummer's birthday." And I apologize, bro. I don't remember your name. And he's like, "Send him a dick pic." And I'm like, "I'll smoke with him, but don't nobody want to see that. No dick pics here." And Kyle thought it was the funniest thing. Him and Rod, like, they're buddies of mine now because of that day.
Did you
And
share dick pics?
no, because I refused to share a dick pic. They thought it was the funniest thing in the world that I'm like, I'll smoke with you, but no dick pics here, bro.
You're like my friend not showing the balloon nut. You have some.
Well,
something back.
for the next, yeah, for round 3, bro. You got to have something special for round 3.
All right. Well, let's see. Who got us all? Let's see. Whose turn was it?
I have no idea.
I forgot, yeah.
I don't know.
Although-
I'm just gonna.
Let's
I
start
guess
with
we'll
Maestro.
with some honorable mentions. Throw them out. A lot of the music that you go on the channel, you see all the songs that go out. You see obviously the genre, the time era of music that I was very into and influenced by. And it continued all the way. I remember jamming out to the Rolling Stones, driving in my dad's truck. Like we'd be driving, like we'd go places. We always went. We'd go to the beach. We'd go here. We'd go there. And there was always great music playing. Um, Pink Floyd, Rolling Stones, CCR. He really got me into them. Skinner. Those were a lot of the original big time influences, and Cream, and well, just Clapton in general. All of his stuff. Even Van Morrison. And then there was a girl I dated
Love
got me a
Van
little more
Morrison.
into Van Morrison. She got me a little more into it, but
Into the
knowing
Mystic.
knowing, oh yeah, and Tupelo Honey, and oh yeah, beautiful, beautiful music. Um, but knowing that Van Morrison actually got a start with a band called Them, singing Gloria, Gloria, and baby please don't go, baby please don't go. Like, you hear
Yeah.
those songs all your life, don't realize, like, holy shit, that is Van Morrison.
I didn't realize it was two different acts until like 2 months ago when you did them.
When I told you,
Yeah, it's like what the fuck? I just assumed they were Van
that's the
Morrison.
same guy. Wait,
Yeah,
it's just like a lot of people wouldn't know unless they knew the voice that Robert Plant got his start with the Honey Drippers, singing songs such as "The Sea of Love."
Like that scene in
that came out
Super
in the
Troopers
80s.
2 when they were fucking with the one guy about Danny DeVito. It's the same
The
thing.
Honey Drippers was in the 80s. They did the actual
Oh, that
recording.
was the 80s. I thought
Yeah,
that was like a way back when songs.
no, it was a tribute to the music he
Oh,
grew up learning.
that's why it sounded. I was looking at the album and the stuff like that, and it was in a playlist with. I need to
Yeah,
start looking at the actual year that the song come out. I thought it was the
yeah,
other way around.
pretty
Thank you
great
for the
album
correction, Pippi. Way to
with the baby.
correct me there. No, I applaud it. Yes, we do it to the vault all the time. I should be able to take it when I get it too.
That's how we learn.
It is, but
My vault door's closed to you three.
anyways,
Moving on.
so yes, all those great musicians, like he's the one that got me to fall in love with the 4-piece, 3-piece band, 4-piece, the singer or whatever, the
Yeah.
drum, the bass, the guitar, especially to be able to just like growing up listening to the music that I did with him, and shit, still do. Like anytime we go over to his house, anytime I would go into his office at work, anytime we're driving anywhere, he's not listening to podcasts. He's not listening to shit like that.
Yeah.
There is always music playing. There
Four on the
to
floor
this
rock.
to this day, there are still times where I'll go over and I'll hear this song, and I'll be like, what's this called? What's this song called? And it's like, it's CCR. I recognize Fogerty. I know it's CCR or something like that. And I'll be like, what album was this? What song is this? And then he'll be like, oh, it's called whatever, whatever. And then I'll go find that album on Spotify and listen to it. It's like, oh man, there's still stuff that I'm learning
That's
at
cool.
40. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a lot of music out there, and this man has like 10,000 songs on his playlist.
That's a cool one, man.
Mm.
You got a cool dad?
Next. Oh yeah. You'd love him, Pippi. You guys would have all kinds of stories to exchange. I'm sure.
Yeah, probably too much.
Growing up, yeah, y'all would be, yeah,
You'd get drunk on what we spill.
y'all would have a David Lee Roth night minus the cocaine. You'd be going off,
Yeah.
getting wasted, having fun, telling all kinds
Same
of
tour.
crazy
I bet you the
stories
same
about
concerts. Yeah.
that. Yeah, probably. You probably went to a lot of the same shows, like, well, the same tour,
tours,
obviously,
Yeah.
opposite sides of the country.
Yeah.
But yeah. So close us with your.
Oh yeah, my last one is again it's about time and the dichotomy between being separated from your child as a parent. And it was one of the times Dad was home for a short period when I was in my teens. I think it was '77 because it was a night at the opera had just come out, and he came in my room and I didn't know he was there, and I was listening to the song "39" by Brian May on that album, and it's about ships going away looking for new land. But I didn't know it was about ships going into the up into the sky looking for new land. It was spaceships. They just said into the deep blue Milky Sea. And at the end, he comes back. He's only been gone a year, but he's found a new place for Earth to settle. But it's 100 years Earth time. and his wife, who he was thinking about the whole time, is gone, and his daughter is gone, but there's only a granddaughter now. And he says, "I'm older about a year, but my life is never going to be the same." And my dad, he just all of a sudden he goes, "That's a really sad song." And I said, "Oh, it's about explorers." And he says, "No." And then he explained to me the time relation and traveling at the speed of time when I was at that age. I was like, "Wow, that." And Dad got that message early out of the song, and yeah, it's a beautiful song too.
Oh yeah.
We
Well,
bonded over my nerdiness for a few minutes.
I'm going to go through a few honorable mentions for a few of the men in my life. Thanks to Count Chocula, last week I found out that my grandfather was a huge Hank Senior fan, and my grandfather was a huge role model in my life. So
keep it a family tradition.
tradition, yeah, and
That
to
was
know
hilarious,
that
I know.
Your Cheating Heart happened to be his favorite Hank song, Hank Senior. Cool to know that after all these years. Yeah, that's another one he loved. For my dad, other songs that he just absolutely loved, America's Horse with No Name was a huge song he loved. Somewhere Over the Rainbow, done by the Hawaiian singer.
Say his name.
I don't recall it.
Don Ho.
Even if you had it, it'd be impressive.
Don
No.
Ho.
Name it.
No, it's not the Don Ho version. It's the big swole, fluffy, yeah, the big fluffy Hawaiian.
Thing to do on a bright King Kamehameha. Okay, sorry, Vault.
It's all good. For my stepfather, Niall, may he rest in peace. Itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. He absolutely loved that song. So that's an honorable mention in my life. And for my mom's third husband, Dan, the song Alive at Last by Candlebox, because Dan died of cancer and he's finally free from all the pain. So those are some honorable mentions for some of the important men in my life over the years.
Shout out to them.
Yeah. May they all rest in peace.
At least they all showed up, man.
Yeah, they did at different points in my life when I needed a role model. Yeah.
Dan the Man.
That's who sings that song? Is it Brad Paisley? Half the Man He Didn't Have to Be.
You Didn't Have to Be.
Yeah.
You Didn't Have to Be by Brad Paisley.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Beautiful song. But all right, hit us with your mentions.
So I want to do mentions and I want to close the shit out for me. So with my dad,
you're
got
gonna do
introduced
mentions
to
and go straight into your closing thoughts?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Is that all right?
Absolutely, because that's what I was gonna do next.
Okay.
Take the mic.
So, for my dad, he got me into Leonard Skinner, Tom Petty, Garth Brooks, and when I was a baby, I was in the hospital a lot, so he'd always go to the bar and play "Always on My Mind" by Willie Nelson. He got me into Hootie. He's the one that got me into Hootie, and for whatever reason, every time I hear this song, it's probably so out of left field, but it's Smashing Pumpkins, Disarm. Every time I hear that song, I think of him. And then for my closing, my daughter's joke of the week. What do you call a cow with no legs?
Ground beef.
Yeah.
I have heard that one.
And then rest in peace to my refrigerator. Lasted 24 years. On to the next. And shout out to all the dads out there who are celebrating Father's Day tomorrow. That's all I got.
Yeah.
I got 1 hour until it's my day. So, my closing thoughts. There just wasn't enough time in an episode to go through all the things I have to say, so I'm gonna make it real quick and short for these last. I meant like all the songs.
Yep.
Three funny little things here. Number one, Danny Tanner did not hit his Vegas odds. I figured he would be a smartass and do A Boy Named Sue.
I actually it's
But
on my list.
Ah, that's hilarious.
Ah,
I had a feeling that would be your like funny haha smartass, and you didn't even mention it in your honorable mentions. But um, one thing I've been trying to get my kids to listen to a lot of my music, which was my dad's music, and it's everybody's music actually. But
Yeah.
I'm proud to say that I've
what you
gotten a few
vibe with?
songs. I've gotten a few songs to stick with my kids, especially my daughter. She is obsessed with Bob Seger's Fire Down Below and a few other Seeger songs. And she is also, her and my son are obsessed with Queen, especially We Will Rock You, specifically that song. And there's a few others I'm introducing them to.
Mm.
And my dad really, he introduced me to Led Zeppelin, who became my favorite band. And the song that Robert Plant wrote to his daughter, The Ocean, is a beautiful story. And I love the fucking song. It's one of my favorite Zeppelin songs. And for anybody out there who's like, oh, your favorite song is Stairway to Heaven, a whole lot of love. No, it's actually When the Levee Breaks and Bring It On Home. Those are probably some of my favorites right there.
It's not trying to pick a favorite kid.
Questions me.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
could put
Same
it.
with Pink
I put
Floyd.
it on Zeppelin. I go to Spotify and I just go to the artist and hit play on shuffle, and it doesn't matter which album, which song. I never end up changing it. Whether there's a lot of great ones. But I want to close with the funny. I talked about Simple Man to start and how the meaningful passing it along, whatever. I'm going to close with a Rolling Stones song that my dad used to always, always, always sing to me, probably more than any other song. And I sing it to my kids all the time. And it's, you can't always get what you want.
Yeah. That's
But
it,
if you
Michael, in a
try
nutshell.
sometimes, you
That's
just
Michael in a
might find
nutshell. Yeah.
you get what you need.
That's right.
Yeah. And need and want are two different things.
And that's why I wore this shirt.
Yes.
So I could, I was holding on to that in my closing thoughts all night. So that was the why I didn't wear a Zeppelin song shirt, because it's just funny that I have all these memories from my childhood of my dad singing that, being a smart ass, and I didn't mention Petty because that was more my mom's influence, as well as Seeger. My dad had me in the good stuff. Sorry, Pippi. Closing thoughts.
I like how all of us have sort of these moments with music where we bonded with our fathers. It's like, yeah, it's like they're special, and that's what the show's about.
Sharing
Music,
those
and
moments with my
sharing,
kids.
enjoying shit with each other. And I didn't. First of all, yeah, bonding. If we can put up the 988 crisis line number, if you need to talk to someone and you don't have someone to bond with, just talk to them. Just reach out. It's always there. And I just wanted to say that I find it amazing. I spoke about my dad's memories with me a bunch of different times, yet I did not mention what the soundtrack of his life would be in my memories, and that's Gordon Lightfoot, Canadian. And Dad just played Gordon Lightfoot his whole life.
I love me some good Gordon Lightfoot. The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Yeah. Shout out to the good dads out there. I was lucky to have one.
Yep.
It looks like me.
Oh, and shout out to my stepdad. He's been with my mom for, I think they hit like 30 years or something like that. I don't know. It's been a long fucking time. My little brother, got my little brother from him and everything. My stepdad's from Jamaica, and he introduced me to Bob Marley and a lot of that reggae music. And he's actually the one that got me more into like hair metal stuff, because when he moved here and it was like super popular. Because he didn't come here until he was like 14. So
yeah, he didn't. He didn't grow up.
Shout out to him. I got a lot of great Bob Marley influence and
Cool, so-
appreciate a lot of that reggae music and stuff. So sorry.
All the dads.
Couldn't not mention that. All right, vault. Shut the vault to close the show.
The hardest thing in the world to do is decide when you're ready and to take the first step through the door. It's always the hardest. Making the right decision for the first time, if you perennially don't ever make the right life choice, is the hardest thing in the world to do. I guarantee you from my own personal life experiences that the more you make the right life choices, the easier it becomes. The more self-worth you gain, the more confidence you gain, the better you feel about yourself, the better the energy you have, the better the people around you become, the more motivated you become. And all of a sudden, a year from this time, your life could look drastically different. Next month, I am going in for a gastric bypass sleeve as well as hernia surgery. So I am going to be down for a little bit for recovery. Once I'm done, though, I'm going to be off and running again. I have a lot of personal projects in the works, and it's all because of the life choices that I've started making, holding myself accountable, living by principles versus living by some imaginary cultural standard that was set by the masses. I don't choose to live in pop culture. I choose to live in my own culture. If you choose to live in your own culture and bump into me and hang out and we're cool, I dig it. If you come at me with attitude, you're going to find out what the non-aggression principle means. I love everyone till they give me a reason not to. Love every single one of our viewers. You're all amazing people. I hope nothing but positivity comes your way this week as you head into Sunday, a great day of rest, reflection, and an opportunity to reset.
First day summer.
Monday is a new opportunity to start something fresh. Every day is a new 24 hours. It's a new opportunity to take on the challenge of the day and do 1% better than you did the day before. I love every single one of Musician fans. Love you, knuckleheads. Good night, Sue. Peace out.
This is brought to you by Harborough Feature.
Turbo.
Damn,
Yeah.
you guys.
Oh,
I should check
and
my
I didn't
mailbox.
mention
Fuck.
I didn't mention a boy named Sue because there's only one Sue in my heart. She knows.
I know. He doesn't want to send a picture of my boy named Sue.
Oh, and fuck
That's what we'll call my fan, Sue. A boy named
fuck
Sue.
all the people that represent the U.S. We love Canada. Okay.
Yo.
Oh, are you guys bitching at us about
You
something?
keep throwing the flag up there. I just want to shout out that
Oh,
we
yeah, we're all.
we are not represented by
Yeah.
them.
We all know we got each
still
other's
love
backs. Fuck.
all these people in other countries.
Stop
They didn't do
grouping
anything.
us together as a collective. We are individual people. We may live in this country. We do not reflect the masses. We are individual people who have individual ideas and individual representations. Think about that the next time you look at what the American politicians are doing, because they are not representative of
No.
the American people either.
No,
Just
but
remember
Canada-
that. We love you people.
The
Canada knows that if
masses.
shit ever gets serious, this isn't bullshit. If shit ever got
The
serious,
masses-
America and Canada are like a team.
The masses
like we got each other's
don't
backs.
believe or agree with what the representatives are saying.
Yeah.
So, good night, everybody. Check out a political show.
Happy
for
Father's Day,
Father's
everybody.
Day.